football guys and knew that what they probably would never come. I know you're excited it's finally here. I had a 15 or 20 minute speech prepared. I'm not going to do that today. Just want to tell you a couple of things. Remarkable journey that these young men and coaches have made together, along with you all, the last 3 years. I won't hit you with a lot of stats, but I will say I was at a clinic and they was bragging on this coach about how good his team was. And I thought we stacked up pretty well in the state of Tennessee for sure. We are just a couple of tenths under, averaging 10 wins a year the last 3 years, and not quite averaging 3 losses per year the last 3 years. The last 3 years, these young men put together a record of 29-8, which is incredibly remarkable. What you see today, you'll see a ring, and it's a beautiful, big, gaudy ring. That's what we wanted. My wife gasped when we picked them out, and she saw it on my hand. And what you'll see is, and what I guess I want you to make you understand is that these young men played 15 Fridays in a row, and to win this ring. And that was just a very small part, a very tip of the iceberg. They don't tell you about, they don't brag on the days that they ran the 40s and the 100s, and they were away and didn't go on family vacations. And I asked the parents to let them go, but they earned every bit of it, and it was earned probably in every other day except those 15 days, and they had to earn that on the field. But the rest of the year set it up. This ring, thanks to Mr. Hutchinson and the school, Ms. Cole, is it's not a small token, it's a very large token that hopefully you will have the rest of your life. I will plan on us meeting every 10 years until I kick the bucket and celebrate the state championship. In 10 years, I'll ask all the guys to receive their rings to come back, and we will meet. And hopefully you will have that ring for the rest of your life. And before I start handing them out, which I know is why y'all are here, a couple things. Moms, don't take this the wrong way. You forfeit your ring if anybody besides your mother or your wife wears it. Okay? Girlfriend, boyfriend. Doesn't work. Okay? I want you to understand that. I'm not sure how I would handle it if I saw a ring on a little girl. You give them your jacket, you give them whatever, but you keep that ring. The safest thing I can say is I have no idea where my class ring is today. Some little girl in Texas, I think, was the last time I saw it. It's a great state, y'all, okay? But guys, if you decide you're not going to wear it, please give it to your mom and let her put it up in lock boxes. Moms are really good about that. Football players, what I'll do is I'll call you down one by one. I'll give you your box. I'll ask that you not open it and not look at it, okay, until the appropriate time, and then we will take care of that at the end. So be disciplined enough. You've waited this long. Wait 5 more minutes. We tried to divide the rings up. By position. It didn't always work out that way, but moms and dads, we thank you. I thank you, and I know I speak for the other coaches. We truly, truly love coaching your sons. I mean, we truly do. It is an honor. I smile every day, and I remember coaching at other schools where I didn't. And I hope they've had a great experience, and they leave this. And I know no better way to go out than the state's longest winning record right now, 17 games. Hopefully that won't end the first game next year. And guys coming up, seniors have earned their ring. They've gone out on a winning note, and I hope they've left y'all a mantle of respect and unfinished business to keep on. So without further ado, let's get started. Randy Slavitt. Wesley Pertee. Mr. Antoine Owens. Mr. Matt Huff. Matt's going to take his time. Matt almost knocked the door down trying to get into the ring this morning. Mr. Kyle Todd. Walt Mills. Mr. Chris Blackman. Mr. Austin Henderson. Mr. David Stubbs. Mr. Austin Hobgood. I had a kid play quarterback for me. I can't remember his name. JP. Come on. And I guess as head coach, I get to select every once in a while. And a guy that's been with the program as long as these seniors, I get a good love hug every game. Sometimes he gives me a little more strategy than I need, but he's always there, win or lose. Mr. Jeremy Moyet.
Preston Gibson. Chris Doe. David Dunn. Brandon Wilson. J.T. Thompson. Will Martin. Mike Harper. Cole Guthrie.
Okay, Phil. Mr. Chris
Chris Hill, also known as Rudy.
Miss Hill, if you're here, we have to qualify one thing. Chris didn't get Hill put on his number of name, he got Rudy put on it, so we did not do that.
Samuel. AJ Black. Matthew Rucker. Mr. Hunter Barney. Daniel Mason. Matt Fields. Jason Pope. Ted Thompson. Jacob Barney. Jacob Gould. John Mark Lovell. Michael Bordeaux. Eric Davis.
Jack Powell.
Just nervous. Taylor Parrish. Troy Key. Stephen Fast. Chris Young. Matthew Perry. Travis Bischoff. Slusher.
I found out when my wife made me get these out and count them to make sure we had enough, that there were 2 errors. I called and said as many ugly things as you can say to a guy on a Sunday afternoon, but I want to make sure that they understand that they are on the way. And if you've heard the story, our rings were seized by Customs, U.S. Customs, when they left Camp Canadian Airspace and arrived in Memphis and were delayed for a couple of days. You see, our box has been all over the world, it seems like. But Sharon and Cheryl Steen, would you please come down here, please? They did not receive a ring, but they wanted a huge ring, so what they received is they did not come, is they have the top part of our ring on a necklace. Deborah Chapman, are you here, Deborah? Deborah is not here. Okay, that's your ring. A guy that helped us a lot along, really helped us with all our staff and the paper, and helped me personally a lot, made my job a ton easier. Did not get nearly enough recognition for it, became part of our team, was there continually for support, did all our staff learn computer stuff, and I thought he more than deserved the ring, Mr. Stu Dungan. Guy, one of the best card players I know, helps us continually out in our football, and our middle school program, and our high school program, keeps us calm on Friday night by doing every job that he can. A great friend of mine, and an honorary member of our coaching staff. One day when he retires from his real job, will become a full-time coach here, Mr. Tony Trump. Our offensive line coach, as much as I hate to give him credit, because he and Coach Howell know how good they are anyway, Mr. Todd Stinson. It's hard to believe this young man's getting married. It's hard to see that girl. I coached him in football. Believe it or not, he liked me enough to stay with me. And makes a continual difference. A great friend of mine, Coach Eric Phelps. And finally, serves our defensive coordinator, helps tremendous amounts with our defensive and offensive line, Mr. Jackson Howell. And I want to tell you this, and it probably comes out the wrong way. We decided after our 5-5 season last year, and we sat down and we met, of course we meet all the time, but we met and we decided that we felt like we had one of the best teams in the state. And that no matter what, whether we won it or not, there were not going to be any excuses, any reason we say, well, could we have done this different? And I guess about the time we got to spring practice, every one of us as a group decided, come with coaching staff, that we were going to win the state championship. And we didn't do that in a cocky way, I guess confident is the way. But I'll tell you this now that it's over with. I told the assistant editor of the Tennessean in the middle of July when I met with about 10 other coaches to work some things out for football. After they cleared the room, I walked in and I told him, I shut the door, and I said, I'm going to give you a bit of news. I said, but the only thing is, you can't tell anybody till we do it. I said, we're not going to lose a game. I said, we're going to win the state championship. I said, can you laugh? He laughed. He said, I heard y'all going to be pretty good. I said, I want you to understand. We're not going to play for it. We're going to win it. And we were on TV against FRA. And my brother says they had Good Pasture, they had all MBA, all these big schools, Brentwood Academy. And they said, my brother said, I've got to have a reason to get this small single-A school on the schedule. Because y'all were 5-5 last year. My bosses in Atlanta won't let me put y'all on. And I said, tell you what, I said, you put us game one. I said, we'll do something that may never have been done before. And of course, if you go back to that night, for good or bad, we made national news. And I told them that night we would shock the world. And I had that much confidence in my guys and in my coaches. And I want to tell you, 15-0, you may never get another one. And I had an old coach tell me, it may never happen again. I'll probably be disappointed for every one we don't win from now on, and I shouldn't have any right to do that. Gentlemen, I love you all more than you ever know. Our door's always been open to you. I hope you always fondly remember Eastville Harding and the chance and what they did for us. Now, members of the
Before we open them, let's all give Coach Smith a thank you for everything he's done.
I am the weak link, and they will tell you that. Gentlemen, it's been an awesome year. This is the crowning achievement. With a state championship, single A 2001 state champion, please open your box and put your ring on for the first time. Thank you all very much.